So here is my new purchase, and somebody up there already waiting for the box. Shadow. Hey. So yes, gaming chair. We're gonna call it crafting chair. My son has this chair in black and green color, and I sit in it, and it's pretty comfortable. So I thought, well, I think I should get a new chair because my chair is a disaster and I really needed a new one. And I'm one of those person that, if I like something, and doesn't matter how bad that look like, if it's comfortable, I will keep it. So my husband finally said, come on, you need a new chair. This chair already like out of life, and I'm gonna show you where I sit and how embarrassing that is. And when I record videos, I'm trying to keep it away from the camera view, but I'm gonna show you now what I mean, what kind of chair I'm using. And I'm gonna go in here down, and this is my chair. It is so embarrassing, but I'm gonna show you. So it's a very, very comfortable chair, but it's definitely, I suck it out life out of it. And this is supposed to be like a leather cover in here. Now it's all gone because it was staying downstairs, and because it's a very lots of moisture up there, it's just peeling like this. Okay, so sometimes I cover with towel, with blanket. Now I put over this sheet, that like a baby mattress sheet that I saved from my kids, and I literally covered this chair all the way around because, see, like if I show you on the back, that's how this looked like before. And now if we open, don't be scared, this is how it's look like. Okay, this is totally disaster. Okay, this is how it's look like. So I'm trying to cover, not showing into my point view, but now I'm gonna show you because it's horrible, and it's keep falling. I have this cushion in here a little bit. Look at this, it's just falling apart. Whatever was like fabric, that would be fine, but when it was leather, it was staying down in a basement area for years, when it used to be my craft area, and I did not use. So one point I pull out upstairs, I sit down, and all of a sudden this chair start to fall apart. And this is the chair where my kitty cat grew up under, because he used to love to go under here and would sleep under this crisscross. So all the time on the floor you see those black thing, that's what thing is coming out. It's peeling, and it's horrible. So I was like, okay, as much as I love this chair, because it is really comfortable to sit and I love it, so now my husband gonna take this chair to the shop, and I'm gonna unbox this baby and we'll show you when it's ready. And then I have a few more crafty things. He went to the box pretty fast and he's excited. Hey Shadow, you like your box? Your new home? Oh, he's a happy kitty. He's a happy kitty cat. Catherine, look, he's found new home. Kitty cat love his new home. Tap on the top of the box.
Was you trying to find it?
Oh yeah. Here it is, all assembled and ready to work. You can tell in here on this one, the handle could be put down, or you can lift it up, so if you cross stitching, this handle not gonna be on your way, or whatever, you can move close table to your chair, maybe if you do some diamond painting. So I like the idea that you can move these handles, and this chair can go really low or higher. Now, can we have a moment and say goodbye to my very loved chair? Yuck, it looks so ugly. Goodbye, chair. I'm not gonna miss you. Well, now up here on a table, we have some other goodies that I would love to show you. Let me show you first what I'm working here on these days. I'm working on my ballerina cross stitch by Letty Stitch, or Letty Stitch. Well, I would pronounce Let I Stitch because that's what would be for me, I think. So I did lots of stitching in here on the bottom. I think last time I showed you I was going to her foot, this kind of area in here, and I stitch all this down in here, and now I'm just fill in with the back around, kind of all in here. It's a half cross stitch, so I'm just filling in all these panels, and then I'm thinking maybe I will outline my ballerina, or I'm just gonna go all the way across off my panel and do all this back around first, because this is would be like very fast, as this is just a half stitch, all this. So I think I might just gonna go straight up in here and stitch away, and then go down this way. So I'm really enjoying, and surprisingly, because colors, like also muted colors, nice and pastels, I actually really like it. I'm not getting bored of this colors, and I'm having fun. So I went yesterday also for the hunt, you know, one of those places where people give away unwanted stuff and other people buying. Yes, I went there, and I was looking for, of course, cross stitch and stuff. I was looking for the hoops, to be honest, to get my other stitching in it, but I did not find. So I got this stuff, and I got this stuff, and I do not have a green one. I have a whole bunch of these crochet threads, but I thought maybe I will try crochet some kind of like a leaves for the flowers, stuff like that, or even in some point, depends what you stitch or embroider, you can use this threads for the embroidery. So it was like $3 or something for both of them, or $3.99. Now this was $3.99 for all this threads, and there's lots in here. Look at this. Oh, lots of beautiful, this lavender. Some of them we can, let's get a little bit close. I'm gonna show you what kind of we can hide back around. Made in USA. 15 cents used to be the threads, but doesn't tell. Here's the company, I guess, and let's see, a 6-strand floss. Do they have a GMC code on it? It says in here, where was it? 8.2 meters or 9 yards, but I don't see the number. And no, oh, this is 37, so this is DMC color 37. So this kind, and then there's a different kind, anchor, whatever you call it, this kind of threads in here, and then they like in this and on the white wraps, and they have a DMC colors on this one. So for $3.99, I think it's pretty good. amount of threads, because in our Walmart, for one, well, our Walmart doesn't have now at all, because like last month or so they pull out all the cross stitch and stuff. We used to have a whole bunch of threads, now not anymore, and they were like around 80 cents each. So I think it's a good deal for this kind of amount of threads. And then I got this one for $4.99, so $5. And look at this. This is definitely came from China with some kind of Ada probably design, but of course was sold separately, just like this. But the amount of threads in here, it's a lot of threads, and they are so beautiful, so vibrant. Look at this. They only put them like this on a number, so of course this is gonna be a little bit difficult because doesn't have DMC codes. I really like this one, burgundy color, and this is for $5. I think I score really well. Look at this array of pink colors. They look so silky, and lucky to me, this all was I bought, like this bag was separately, this was in a separate bag. Now this was sold separate together like this, and the book was separate. And lucky to me, I just home realized that what if this is from a smoker house and thread's gonna be stink, but luckily they not. Somebody give away who did not smoke in a house, so thread smells nice and fresh, and actually very good amount of thread. So what I'm gonna do, if you remember, I had before, I think I have one in here just to show you what I mean. I have this one, is plastic one, but if you remember, one time I went shopping in those kind of stores and I got whole bunch of this in a pack, but paper one, I think, from cardboard. So I think I'm gonna wrap them all on this and make it like a bit bobbins, if I pronounce them right, so they don't you know, stay nicely in a box. So I think I will do with this one, and I will do same thing. I put all these threads on same thing by writing a DMC code, whatever I have here, DMC code, because sometimes this paper, some of them like all the way to the bottom ready to lose, but they are definitely gorgeous threads. Look at this. I'm gonna show you a little bit more close. I love it. Those lavender are so beautiful. Some black. So I'm trying to collect as many threads as possible to find somewhere for cheap, because I have such a beautiful designs. First, that my wonderful friend sent it to me, that beautiful design that I posted video of the little cottage with the how do you call it, vision wheel. So Bonnie, thank you so much for the cross stitching. And this threads are very colorful, and could be possible lots of them could match those threads up there. So I will go look it up for it. And then I have beautiful design that Vivian, she sent it to me, my portrait. So I need to collect a whole bunch of threads for that one as well, but in my portrait mostly it's going to be very like light colors. And then for $1.99 I bought this awesome book. Let me turn off this light maybe so we don't see the light rain. Country Cross Stitch Designs, 1990, an American Sampler, 1990, by Alan Stauffer. So those are beautiful designs in here, and this book looks like never was open, because if I look like these pages, they were never kind of was, you know, when somebody working on it and doing something, the pages would be like flat. But this one looks like brand new book, somebody bought it and never used. So there's lots of different designs in here. Look at beautiful, like a 3D stamp sticking out. Let me show you something in here. So in here, in this book, here is what we have inside. Some spring, some letters from the heart, Noan Ark, Garden in the Park, Liberty, Comforter. There's some Christmas and some like a dolls. So lots of beautiful designs. So each design that show like this in a color one, and they have a pattern for that as well for each design. So let's just see a little bit. See, like this one. And that's already framed. Now there's some dolls up there designed that you can design on dresses. Let me see some beautiful. Here's the beautiful picture. And I love books, and these books in such a good condition. No pages like banded, or definitely nobody used that, but maybe just by sitting in a store or somewhere on a shelf. So the little bit corners kind of banded. This side not bad, because I love my books to be perfect and in perfect condition. This one a little tiny bit, but that's okay. There's lots of beautiful country design in here that you can stitch. This, I think I have like a pillows. This beautiful design that like on the front of the page, that one as well you can stitch it. Look at this. It's in a book. Probably will be not nice to kind of damage book and write in here, but you can make some kind of copy and like photocopy. This one interesting, who like to stitch alphabets. So this is definitely treasure that I found lately in that store. The other big store that I wanted to check, I came a little bit too late. It was open till 6 o'clock evening, and we arrived at the store like 6:30 or so. And my family don't like to go to those kind of stores like a Valley Village, but I'm looking for a crafty stuff only. Like we not buying any clothes up there or anything like for the house, but if something that I can find for the stuff that is kind of new and not used like this, right, or books or some kind of good magazines that you can use, I love to buy that kind of stuff. So let's see what else I can show you. Maybe we in this video can even stitch a little bit together or something else I figure out, but for now, bye. So far I just put them like this. It took me many hours, to be honest. My fingers was hurting on the end. I don't know how many hours took me, because sometimes I see girls have some kind of special tool that can make this much faster in seconds. For me it took me like a few times. So like in here, for example, I did one of this, for example, one of the color, right, and here a little bit more thicker. I put two together, so it's actually fit okay. So two could fit on one, but I started kind of like this. So this one had the numbers. The one that did not have DMC number, I don't know, we'll have to figure out how to do it. So I still have lots of them, just lots of left. So I decided I'm gonna pull out, this is all my threads that I have. I think that's all. So I'm gonna put this into here in colors, and I'm gonna pull out all this, and eventually we'll do the same thing. Also, I have another box in here that I have. This one is like a double-sided, and each inside all those threads. Okay, so I will have to put all this as well. Like this one, I know I got them from a dollar store, so they kind of like already on a piece of paper. It was like a one long strip, so I cut them on pieces. So I'm gonna keep this one like this, but all this I will do same way as I did that one, and that's gonna be my organizing. And that's it. I'm gonna diamond paint in a little bit today and enjoy watching a rainy day outside. Alright, I think I will get back to you to show you how I put them inside in here, how this look like, and that's gonna be it for this time of the video. This is gonna be just a temporarily. I will try to figure out later how to fix them properly, because I realize I can't really put them right now by the colors, because there's gonna be more colors up there. Now I have like a big pile in here, and it's gonna be more, right? So I will be tweaking them back and forth, fixed by the colors, after I'm done actually to do all of them like this. So I don't know, this is gonna be boring video for you, but I hope some of you will enjoy. It's kind of something that I'm gonna do all day long sitting home, but now I'm gonna be diamond painting and shoot some videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.